Drodzy Państwo, przywitajcie go gorącymi brawami, pan Michael Herc! Come on, Michael! Great applause. Nice having you. Okay. Have a seat, please. Okay, so I see you grabbed yourself a beer from Põhjala. Do I pronounce it good?
Yeah, very, very good actually. So the beer we got today is Cozy Nights, vanilla porter that we've just released 2 weeks ago actually. So
Okay.
nice, easy drinking porter with like amazing amounts of fresh vanilla. Yeah.
Okay, so pour yourself a drink. I also have a number 2.
Oh,
What's the number
nice.
2 on the tap? What am I drinking?
This is Virmalized, which is our just classic IPA. It also means the Northern Lights in Estonia. So, yeah.
Oh man, it's really refreshing. The hops are doing great.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
The Põhjala Brewery is a well-known brewery in Poland, and I suppose all over the world.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, it's such an honor to be able to like be invited to festivals like this. I've never been to Poland before.
This is your first time?
First time in Poland, and I was surprised at just like, how many craft beer breweries you have, and just how like good the scene is. It's very amazing.
The Põhjala Brewery is situated in Tallin.
Yes.
The capital city of Estonia.
That's right.
So how do you describe the condition of Estonian craft beer?
It's growing. So there's about 10 craft beer breweries in Estonia.
Not much.
No. But the population is about 1.3 million of the entire country.
Yeah.
So
it's not as big country as Poland.
No.
It's a small country.
Small country. And I think the last few years have been very difficult with obviously like Corona and everything that's going on in the world now. But craft beer seems to be thriving in Estonia, even through all of this, which is really exciting to see. Before, maybe like 3-4 years ago, if you were into the supermarket, maybe you'll see like a little tiny 1 or 2 shelves of craft beer. Now you go in, it's one entire wall. A lot of it is our own, a lot of it is being imported in from Finland and the rest of Europe. And yeah, it's just really exciting to see this boom, even though, as Matthias was talking before, like prices are increasing and, lockdowns and all that. It's good to see, like such a strong growth happening.
Okay, great. In Estonia, do you have any of Polish craft beers on the shelves?
Ooh,
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But I feel like we should. Like the quality here, I've been quite happy to taste a few of the beers around today, and there's been some very, very good beer.
And I'd like to ask you about it. What interesting beer have you drink on the Warsaw Beer Festival? Can you mention some of them?
Oh, my Polish is not very, very good. But I have had like a very few like black IPAs, but I think like the standout was Grodzicki.
Grodzickie.
Yeah, I had
The Grazer beer.
Yes, that beer. I think I discovered yesterday, and I think that is probably the highlight.
Okay, that's the only Polish style of a beer that was developed in Polish, the Grodzickie beer.
I mean, I loved it. I even went back today to see if they had any more left, and it's all gone. I'm a little disappointed, but yeah.
But I suppose you can grab some of the Grazer beer all around here, so I hope you enjoy them.
Yeah.
And what about the IPAs? Do we make decent IPAs here in Poland?
I think you do. I was also very surprised. I did have a very lovely wet hop IPA with Polish hops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Again, I can't say the brewery. I'm really bad, sorry. But yeah, I was also surprised that you guys grow your own hops. And I think with that, and I've talked to a few of the breweries, and they're really trying to push these local hops, and it's really tasty.
Yeah, I think so. Paweł Piwa was here just a second ago from the Polish hops They make really, really decent hops with... oh, there he is. Hello, Pavel. That's him. That's him. They make great hops with very diversity, lots of diversity in the palette of aromas. And I like you enjoy them. I like you enjoy them.
I think like it's been a very like amazing experience.
Okay, so let's get back to the Pohjala Brewery.
Yes.
Because like most of the craft breweries in the world, you started your brewing adventure with creating a contract brewery.
Yes.
Please tell me, how did your way to the brewery as it is now looked?
So, yeah, our first contract brew was April 2013. And that was our which is still going strong now. And we actually weren't the first brewery to actually have a physical brewery in Estonia, but we were the first brewery to release beer in Estonia, craft brewery. And yeah, we contract brewed for those first 9 months, releasing a new beer every month, while we slowly set up and built a tiny little brewery, which we then were able to like release beers from there and have already a market available. Back then, opening a brewery was really difficult, and I think a lot of people struggled because they weren't able to release the beers, or when they did, no one really knew who they were. Whereas from our contract brewing, yeah, we had already started to build a fan base. And yeah, dark beers kind of became our thing that we're known for around the world.
Oh man, I love your Baltic porters.
Yeah.
They are great.
And from then, we just kept spreading them through Europe and America, the rest of the world, really. And yeah, now we have a big new facility in Tallin, in an old submarine factory, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
wow.
It's very cool, and like the big cranes overhead from like the early 1900s, they still work. It's an amazing building. We're just so happy to be there and have the space to keep making more and more beer for everyone.
And you have also a great tap house over there. It's like, when I saw the photos from the tap house, from the brewery, it really looks like those breweries from the States.
Yeah, we were very heavily influenced by that. And I think also with the size of the building, we were able to...
It's enormous.
Basically, it's upstairs with all of this big glass windows, so you can be sitting there eating, drinking, and like, look at the brewery. Sometimes you're working and like you'll see people waving at you and like have a little wave back.
That's a great experience for us as the clients in the brewery.
Yeah. We also have like a lot of tours come through, and just like we're really proud of like the growth and like where we are, and it's really nice to share that with everyone, I think. And the more people, if ever you come to Tallinn, please come visit us. You'll love it. We have a sauna as well. So if you want, especially in winter, it's quite cold.
You bought me here.
Yeah.
I love sauna, so grabbing myself a beer and going to sauna at Pohjala Brewery.
Yeah, perfect.
You can do it?
Yep, and then you can just walk out the sauna, come to the bar, we have 24 taps, get a couple of more beers, and back in the sauna.
It sounds like a plan for me.
Yeah.
It sounds like a great plan. Marta, write it down. We're going to Tallinn as soon as possible.
Definitely. Let us know, and we'll look after you.
Okay. Michael, we can buy Pohjala's brewery like in 40 countries all over the world.
Yeah.
Which beers are the best-selling beers in the States?
In the States, I would have to say Cocoa Banger, which is our Imperial Stout with coconut and coffee. It's 12.5%. They can't get enough of it. We do send a few other dark beers, but it's mostly like big Imperial Stouts. That's what they want.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the best-selling beers in Europe?
Ooh. Again, I would have to. It's dark. Our classic, like original flagship beer. That's also one of my favorites. It is like I hold that beer very close to my heart. People love it, and I think It's quite good. Our sours are starting to get a little bit more popular now as well. I've had a few people here already remark at our Imperial Gozas. So yeah.
And the other parts of the world, like Asia?
Asia. Again.
Japan, I suppose you also, I think Japan was on the list.
Yeah. Japan, China. China is a huge importer for us, but you know we sell it also in like Southeast Asia, Australia, mainly our barrel-aged beers because I think our diversity with that, and Muscooled, which is a more lighter, chocolatey traditional porter. So yeah. Again, dark beer heavy, but...
Yeah, I gotta say, I also love your Baltic porters. They are really great. And I suppose those Baltic porters were the best-selling beers. When I was running a shop in Katowice, in Poland, we had your beers, and everybody was crazy about the Põhjala Baltic porters.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
They really love them. Okay, so the craziest, the most twisted Põhjala beer was...
Before June, I would have easily been able to give you a clear winner on that. It was a collab we did with Lervig, and it was thick. It was like tar. It was so strong that we couldn't even sell it as it is. We had to brew like our normal which is like 9.5, and mix a little bit of that into it to actually make this thing drinkable, and it's still like 13.5%. The next crazy
How much?
13.5%.
13.5 ABV?
Yeah, before, but it was a lot more before that, so...
How much?
It was about 16.
16 ABV?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we thought that's...
And it was not an iced beer?
No.
Traditional fermentation?
Yeah.
You acquired the 16 ABV?
Yeah. It was pretty crazy. But I think the next one, I can't tell you too much about it because we haven't released it yet. But we used about 2,000 kilos of honey in 8,000 liters of beer.
Is it going to be a braggot style beer?
Yeah. Barrel aged in some really lovely port barrels.
Oh, in port barrels, great.
Yeah.
And when are you going to release this beer?
At the moment, it's just chilling out in the cellar. It's tasting very well, but I think next year, we'll see. But that one was pretty crazy. Everyone looks like Winnie the Pooh, like scraping all this fresh honey out of these big containers, and it was very messy. But yeah.
But I suppose the final product will be amazing. It sounds so. So, guys, next year the Põhjala Brewery is releasing their braggot aged in port barrels. So give a look at those. Great.
Yeah.
So those thick, strong beers are your eyes of the attention, I suppose.
Yeah. I think we love it. We love to make it. It's a challenge, and blending and finding barrels and aging and just knowing when this beer is perfect to come out is something we pride ourselves on, like really doing well.
Okay, you mentioned about the cooperation with Lervig.
Yep.
But you're also cooperating with many breweries. You also cooperated with Pinta Brewery here from Poland.
Yeah, Pinta Barrel. Yeah, it was amazing for them to come out. We still have some on tap actually at the moment. It's called Bison in the Barrel Room. So they came over and they brought fresh Polish bison grass for us, and we aged this in Calver apple brandy barrels, and we added the bison grass, and it's like this lovely herbally apple. They said it was like a kind of drink that you guys hear.
Żubrówka.
Yeah, with apple juice.
That's a vodka with the bison grass and apple juice drink.
Yeah, so this is our Imperial Stout take on that.
Oh man, I got to grab myself one of those.
Yes,
I'd like to try it. But what have you learned each other on this cooperation?
I think just like how each other works and bouncing ideas off each other. And like, especially this recipe idea and this drink idea is really special. I love doing collabs, and every year we try and do about 6 to 8. And I think you can learn so much. We just did one with Warszawa, and they brought us over this crazy yeast that they brought from their labs, and it's like this experience and learning new ways and new ideas. I think is very good and just makes craft beer a lot stronger overall.
Yeah, I think so. So, what foreign cooperation was the fulfillment of your dreams, or what? Cooperation will be the fulfillment of your cooperating dream come true?
That's tough, because I think like once you do one, you're always looking to do another one, and you're always looking to do again something crazy and something new, or use something that you've never used before. And like the Warszawa one with those guys, they're a really traditional old German brewery with a lot of history. And the university there as well, and just like talking to those guys and having them there, learning experience. I think in the few days that they were there, it was just great to see what they do, listen to them, bounce ideas off to them, and it was just a really amazing thing. I feel like this has been a really great festival for me because I've again been talking to a lot of people and trying to line up maybe a couple of collaborations here or there, which would be good.
That sounds great.
Yeah. So hopefully, we can come back to Poland again soon and do something, which would be nice.
Okay, I'll keep my fingers crossed for it because I would like you some of those breweries to cooperate with Põhjala Brewery.
Yeah.
It seems like a great idea.
Yeah.
So, what should we drink today at the Põhjala Brewery stand? I know about the cooperation with Pinta Brewery with this beer with the bison grass.
Yeah.
What else?
So we have our Coca Banger, which is massive in America. We have our lovely, just traditional IPA, easy drinking. It's like 6.
Really great.
Yeah. We have Citra and Azaka hops. It's just nice. And then our cherry Imperial Goza. So just really lovely sourness, cherry, and like this amazingly red color. We also have a whole lot of bottles and cans of other beers and barrel-aged beers and collaborations that we have. So definitely come check it out.
You won't get bored at the stand of Põhjala Brewery.
No.
Definitely not.
Always something new.
Okay, so what should we expect from the Põhjala Brewery in the near future? We know about the braggot that will be released next year. What else?
Again, as I said, like the Warszawa collab will be coming out. A few more collaborations. We're also thinking of new ideas and just like coming up with new recipes as much as we can. And I think we're going to be releasing about 9 new styles of beer next year. And that's not including all the collaborations or all the barrel-aged beers that we're going to be doing. So it's busy work for us, but we love it. And I feel like the great thing about being a craft brewery is you can just try and experiment as much as you can, and have fun with it. And
have some fun, exactly.
And I think if we're having fun, everyone else is having fun. And everyone seems to be having fun.
Great. So guys, you have to go grab yourself a Põhjala beer over there, over the stand right behind your back. You have to go to Estonia, to Tallin, to grab yourself a beer in Põhjala Brewery Tap House.
Yep.
Go to sauna.
Definitely.
Come out of the sauna, grab yourself a couple of another drinks, and go back to sauna. Repeat 6 times, 7, as much as you like, as many times as you like. Michael.
Yes.
It was nice and great having you here, having this chat. Thank you very much. Any last words to the public?
Everyone, thanks for having us over. And also I want to thank the volunteers that have been helping in my stand, because without them, I definitely wouldn't have been able to do this by myself. And big thanks to everyone. Awesome. Let's have some more beers.
Let's have some more beers. Drodzy Państwo, Michael Herr, browar Põhjala, wielkie brawa!